Yo, what's good? I'm Fire here back from the video, and today we're going to be hopping into another defense in Madden 25. Today we're going to be running the dime 3-2 formation, which is something we haven't actually talked about yet, and this formation is going to be very good. A lot of good potential plays, some new stuff that in this formation there wasn't previously, like cover 4 quarters, which as a cover 4 quarters player myself, I'm a big fan of. What we're going to be running today is actually going to be the free safety zone blitz. So it's going to be a unique play. You can actually run the strong safety as well. It just depends on which side you would prefer. Personnel wise, I like the free safety one better. You could definitely do either one. Again, there's a lot of good plays in here, a lot of good blitzing potential. You have a cover 6, you have cover 3 cloud, which I love. And then you have edge blitz 3. That's a really good blitz. Again, another cover 6, cover 4 palms, cover 4 quarters, 0 blitz. I mean, just 27 plays, so there's a lot of room for creativity here. Now, once again, we're going to be running this free safety zone blitz. So again, personnel-wise, get some good coverage linebackers or safeties there, obviously good corners, and then your pass rushers, you want good edge rushers, and then a run-stuffing defensive tackle. This is in the Jets defensive playbook. It's in a few others. I think it's in 4-6, I'm assuming as well. And once again, let's come out in this free safety zone blitz. You can turn auto flip off. You can have baseline on. Everything else, curl flats, you could set. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We'll leave it on default for now. So let's go ahead and hop into some gun bunch here. And so starting out, what you notice is that we have a cover 3 shell, so we can go ahead and press. I do like this player staying up top, so we're actually going to hop on, leave him there. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and pinch the defensive line. I like to use this guy here, kind of come over here, and then I like putting L1 in a little hook curl and shading underneath. So here's a look at the defense. Now again, you could use her from either side. Even if the bunch was flipped, we could still use this player over here. It just depends, but we can snap the ball, boom, lurking over here, coming down. I mean, defense, very solid. Now pressure, it's okay. You're trying to kind of create interior pressure. That's kind of the better way to blitz this year, getting interior pressure. Now, it's not going to be great, but solid defense here. This is a tough pass to make over there. The hook curl, I like the way it comes down from the safety position, and especially because you can kind of sit there, defend the back post, and then come down and actually take away the drag / backside angle route. So I like that. I do like, again, pressing my defense, leaving him here, hook curl. We'll pinch the D line, and then again, you could kind of stand wherever we're in the middle. And you see the pressure, it's going to be decent. It's not going to be great, but it will be okay. So we have a lot that we can do adjustments-wise. Now, let's go over the run game. Is the run game going to be great? I forgot to put in the inside zone. So let's go with audible here. And again, you could also quick adjust this. So say where they were running the ball. This is why it's a good defense. Because look at the run defense there. This is dollar, but I mean, if you can take away this, I mean, even if the right guard picks up one of us, it is just boom, blown up in the backfield. If you can take away the inside zone, that makes playing defense a lot easier with absolutely no threat of that. So again, we pinch the D line, we could throw L1 in a little vert hook, and we're gonna show off that inside zone again. And it may not work that great every time, we know that, but I mean, even just standing here, if you can do that, then it makes playing defense a lot easier. And it wouldn't necessarily be that great against every formation. Trips may be better, but the whole weakness of dollar usually is the run defense. So if you can get that down, it makes life a little easier. Now, could you play defense leaving the safety there? Yes, you could. I like the cover 2 shell better. I don't love them being rotated over. Is it fine? Yes. But again, we want him to kind of almost start up higher because of the way that he can rotate over. Now he sits in a good spot to take away the backside post anyway. And then we're a lot of times able to recover regardless. But I do prefer pressing, clicking on. This gives us a cover 2 shell. and it allows you to be creative. Now, what other ways can we implement this defense to be creative? We could go with a cover 3 cloud look over here. Cover 3 cloud, you could throw wide in the vert hook. We could do this. So this is going to be option number 1, and you can always have the option of a 3-man rush. So I could always man up any player on the field that's burning me. I could man up the tight end over here. I could man up, let's say he's putting RB on a crosser or post route. We could cross man him. We could put him on the running back at all times. I don't want to worry about an angle route or a flat route or something. And you could do a 3-man rush, and this wouldn't be bad at all. In most cases, right now we're getting pancaked. I mean, geez. Well, that wasn't a great display. Maybe you do need the 4-man rush. I don't know why. Usually an online rushing 3, you guys would know it's not terrible. Now again, when you do press, make sure you're careful about moving those guys over. So that would be one option, a cover 3 cloud look. Another option you could do is, again, just kind of the same thing. I do like, again, shading underneath. You could set those zone drops to like 10. I think that would be good. And again, you could still like cross man RB. So if like, let's kind of create a decent setup here. Something like this would be a good setup. So if he's doing something like that, you could man up over here. We work over on the tight end route. B would be a little bit open, but that is, again, tougher pass to make. Those corner routes are not easy. Like, even if I'm pressed and shaded underneath, and we try and throw Jaden Reed over here, which realistically should get open, it's not an easy pass to hit over there. You have to really time it perfectly, and that's without clicking on. So if you click on, you could definitely make a play on that ball. If you're having issues with that, you could even also put Sauce over there on a quarter. Like if we put Sauce on a quarter, we shade underneath, we still go hook curl. You saw we're getting decent pressure even with doing it normally. Like if we do just that, I mean, it's even a tougher pass to make. So I would honestly maybe even consider just going 2 quarters. So overall, if you're just running the default setup, I would probably go as far to just put Sauce in the quarter, still shade underneath. Run the defense like this as a base defense, and then if you want to get creative, you can man up this player on whoever. And then if you want over here, let's say I'm concerned about getting burnt over there, we could go cover 2, and this would be a cover 3 cloud look. So we can set up the ball, we can still work the same way we want to over here. Everything on the back end, and it just makes passing a lot tougher. Again, we know about the run defense being good. Now let's say they go to a trips tight end look. How do we run a trips tight end against this? Pretty much the same way. We're still gonna have the vert hook over here. He's gonna be really good to defend those post routes. You could still go with a outside quarter. Now I may shade outside, but you could still go outside quarter. Having a speed advantage is gonna be important. We're gonna still pinch the D-line. Run defense still should be good out of this. And then what can we do? We can run it the same way. We could still, this gives us a lot more freedom to man up either the tight end or the slot receiver, or if I'm concerned about getting beat in the seam, we could do this. Most times I'm gonna just man up Christian Watson or the tight end, but you could leave him on the blitz as well. The blitz is gonna be better for run defense purposes. Keep that in mind. But I mean, there's not a whole lot there. It's tougher to get. And again, you can adjust if you want to, which you can do against something like trips, depending on the way he's playing it. But like, let's say he was trying to hit this route. A setup like this. I want a normal streak, thank you. He's trying to hit Christian Watson over there. What could we do? We could press. I'm still gonna go hook curl. Maybe I leave the curl flat over there, and with A over here, we go hard flat. So we play underneath on one side, we play over the top on the other. And then maybe I man up the tight end over there because I'm playing underneath over there, and I'm worried about maybe a backside drag as well as an option. So if you went backside drag, we wouldn't have the hard flat over there. But it's just kind of being smart about it in that way. And again, you see the pressure solid. Now, obviously in this case, you're going to set your curl flat zone drops to be much higher. You're going to set your flat zone drops to be a little bit lower, just for the option. Now, could you run it with the seam flats? The seam flats are actually kind of interesting here. They do play very well. They kind of play a match coverage style. Like, if you take a look, they kind of walk around, they follow a little bit. They're aggressive zones, and they do play well. So if you want an aggressive playing cover threes, seam flats are not bad at all. Definitely keep that in mind. But I mean, yeah, overall, let's go to the inside zone out of the, I guess they have quick base. Now, quick base would be a better option to run the ball out of. That's why I like running quick base myself. But is it still shootable? It is, and it's still not, I mean, there's not a whole lot of space. It's going to be better than the standard inside zone, but it's not going to be great. And even if they run like an RPO here, you can gap shoot with your user there and pretty much do some damage there. So overall, it makes defense tough. And what you could also do, one last thing you could kind of try to do is play man coverage on one side. So let's say they're in a normal gun bunch, kind of a standard, or they motion him out, whatever. Pretend he's in the backfield. You could play man coverage on both players. You could go this. We have a classic cover 3 on the right. You could still shed underneath. So we could play a defense like this where we have heavy man on the left. We still have a flat on the zone, so we don't necessarily have to worry about it. We're worrying about deep crossers going right to left probably. So we're watching. And again, you see there's times where you will still get quick pressure. So just mixing it up is going to be the key. If you want to maybe send pressure, you could still send maybe one of the slot corners. Now, is it going to be instant pressure? Is it going to be guarantees? Obviously no, but if you want to play aggressive, you could do that. And there's other plays over there that you would probably do it out of anyway. Overall, that's going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel down below, and peace.